And here we are. Welcome. Finally. Here we are. It's the night. It's the night you've all been waiting for. It's the night here where, a lot of you guys dream about. A lot of you guys sleep on this, thinking, dreaming about this, about making it to the dance, to the big dance, the big game, the series, the finals. Well, if you've forgotten, that's where we are here tonight. Tonight happening. It's the finals. It's season 4 NZHL playoffs here, and it's gonna be between Stockholm Vikings taking on the number 1 London Wankers here tonight. And joining me here tonight in the booth, we got a special guest, Furry Pujols. Welcome to Center Ice, man. How you?
I'm good. I'm good, Hollywood. Thanks for having me on. Glad to be here. You've done a fantastic job throughout the playoffs, so I really appreciate you, having me on and letting me be your sidekick for the night.
Absolutely, absolutely. As we see the lineup now for both teams on here, looks like we got Hoodrat, Diesel, Manship, Perfetti, Upshaw, and Bruinette for the Vikings. On the other side, Sophisticated, Beans, Sabby, Lakara, and Turk on D. And with how do you pronounce that? Angarafi? Angarafi?
Oh, Angie Raffi,
Oh,
yep.
there you go. All right, that's why I got you on here. All right, what can you say about the history on here? I mean, as far as the players on here who has won championships in this season, or the owners on here that have possibly played in the finals before, or are trying to win their
Yeah.
second cup, or is there a lot of rookies here on these teams?
Um, it's actually a cool little mix here. Surprisingly, there is, as far as winning cups, Lazar actually won one last season with Toronto. Everybody else is, Manship and Hoodrat been running teams together for the last couple seasons. They've kind of been thrown into the league management curse, per se. Um, um, Hoodrat was obviously in league management here in NZ with myself and everybody else. Nobody in NZ had made the finals before Turk, who made league management before the season. So he actually broke the curse that some of the people said was there.
Oh man,
Oh,
talk about curse. What about this? Right off the bat, start right on that face off. Man, and it's the Vikings that get on the board here early. And is this a surprise? 18 seconds in, and that's Diesel with Hoodrat on the assist. Just like that, 1
oh,
nothing.
yeah. So I mean, these are some really good teams. I mean, we had a battle with Stockholm this last series. Uh, these teams again. London's built very top to bottom as well as Stockholm. I think this is going to again go 7 games. I don't know if you caught the media show yesterday. Zach, myself, and Lakar were talking about it. Um, it's going to be a deep series, but yeah, it was kind of surprising for them to come down and score off the opening face-off there. But this is far from over. This is going to be absolutely entertaining. I'm glad I'm here. That's for sure.
Absolutely, absolutely. And right after that, the other way, Wankers brought it, but then a huge save in that there for the Vikings. Brew coming out with a huge save on that cross crease pass, one timer shot. But you mentioned, yeah, I did check the show out last night, and I gotta say one thing. I mean, this London team took a lot of awards last night. You talk about the Norris winner, the Vesna, the Calder.
Yeah.
So I mean, you name it, and that's why I like London on here. I mean, you're the number 1 squad. You know, I think they take this early. I don't think it's going to go 6-7. I think if it goes the distance, I think it may favor the Vikings. The Vikings coming in here in the postseason, both of their series had to go to Game 7 and to win it.
Yeah.
Is it going to be the chemistry? Is that's going to be enough though for the Vikings? Hoodrat, Manship, Lazar, all those guys are tremendous. They show it on the ice. I mean, they know where each one is on the ice. But then you look at the other side. You got huge players on there. Martinez. Then you look at Willis, and oh my, looks like we got goal number
Oh,
2. Is that Dezo again? Dezo?
yep. It's Dezo. Yep. Yep.
Wow,
I don't know how he says it either. I call him Dezo, but yeah.
man, call him
Dezo,
the
Dezo.
call him the scoring guy here because that's his second one.
Yeah.
Manship with the assist. So, and that puts the Vikings up. Now, wasn't he involved in a trade late in the season? Didn't the Vikings pick him up, or what?
Yes,
It did,
yes, that
right?
is correct.
And
That is
he did
correct.
mention on a prior show, before the draft, Vikings, you look, they were the ranked fifth team coming in the postseason, but that was prior to that trade, and he was mentioning about when he came to the Vikings, things have changed to the positive side for the Vikes, and it showed here in the postseason thus far. But it is surprising here for me because a lot of times we see Manship or we see Hood Red on here, but tonight so far, Dez doing his thing. And that's what you got to do against this London team. Get them early here in night one and night two, because the first night, the first two games, because in night two, London is just, they bring all the weapons there with Willis, and Willis is a huge part here for London when he's on the ice. Here's the thing, you know what the W in Willis stands for, Furry? Winning.
Uh,
Winning.
yes,
And that's what the man does. That's all he
he
knows
does.
what to do is win. And he might get tired of winning the amount of times he wins, but we'll see. We'll see what happens right now. Vikings though, game one, just under 7 minutes to go here in the first, and looks like we're gonna have our first power play coming up in the series.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, talk about the way Willis has. I mean, this is actually Willis's first season in NZ. Came over from a bunch of guys, as you mentioned. You kind of noticed a lot of the names,
Yeah.
so it was easy for you to catch on, even though you came over late.
Yeah,
Um,
he's played in numerous leagues. Yeah, he's been all over.
exactly. Came over
Absolutely.
from some of the guys. You got like Turk. Actually, it's funny. Turk was he was on my team for the first three. Yeah, this is season four, so he was on my team the first three seasons of NZ. So it was kind of hard to see him go. He was actually going to be my captain, and then Soph decided to pry him away. So here he is, now in the final. So he gets to hang that over my head at least a little bit.
Well, what a smart move by Soph, and that's why he won the award. Moves like that. But right now, man, it's all Vikings here so far, and what a shot! But a save there by Anjarafi with the save at 4:08 here in the first. If you're just tuning in, it's 2-0 Vikings, and Vikes got on the board right away in the first couple seconds of the game, and it's
Yeah,
Dez with both of those goals. So and here comes a
yeah.
wraparound attempt, but we got a
Ooh,
save, and that almost
save.
was three. The big save coming out. So, this is the finals. This is it. This is what it comes down to. It's a best of seven series. This is neutral zone hockey here. Thursday, Friday, Saturday night action. You ain't gonna find this anywhere else. And so far, both of these teams have put on a show in the postseason thus far. London's been phenomenal. I think they only lost like one game in the postseason here. 8-1 record coming in here tonight, and we'll see what happens. But they found themselves down 2 goals here, 2-0, and we're coming up to that minute mark here of the first period.
Yeah, the thing is it's oh wow, another one.
Wow, and
Uh,
they put that one on, and it was a rebound. He had the initial save there. That might be Dez again. Is that his third one in the first period?
is that Dizzo again?
It is. Wow.
Oh, wow, wow, wow. Well,
He's got
talk
it.
about a nice first period. First period in the ZHL finals. Nothing like coming out strong. That's for damn sure.
Yeah. And Giraffe has come up with some key saves. It could have been a lot worse even. But Dez,
Yeah.
man, that's the man right now. And tremendous. Tremendous for that guy right there. Coming out with a huge, huge first period here for the Vikings. And, he's got to be excited in that party right now. Things are happening there for the Vikings. London struggling. And we saw this London team struggle against the Polar Bears in that night one. Um, is there going to be a repeat here tonight? Right now, you know?
This is something we talked about yesterday in the media show as well. They threw a clunker in game two against Anchorage. Obviously, that ended up being their only loss. But the big key here is I think in a lot of these competitive hockey leagues, Especially in the quote unquote banana leagues. People kind of you got to be able to rebound. If you come out and there's some shit that happens, and you get down early like this, you got to be able to rebound or have a short memory, whatever you want to say, because anything could happen. I mean, just as quickly as they scored 3 goals, 3 goals can go back the other way. But if you get pissed off and you start playing pissed off and things like that, and that's not your normal nature, it can get worse very quick too. So you just got to have a level head and remember it's just just a video game. Have some fun. Try to make sure you get the next goal so that way you can turn it around. But I speak from experience because you know how one for us and the last series against Stockholm went. I mean we lost 12-2, and then
Hmm.
we're pretty much laughing about it in party because it was just there was nothing we can do. Rebounded game two and got a win. So you can't get down on yourself. Just remember it's a long series.
Yeah. I mean, EA keeps denying that there is no momentum in this game, but a lot of people don't agree with that comment.
Yeah, and
But
and the MLB also denied juiced baseballs for the last couple of years too. So
so yeah, no, I think we've all been in those type of games. Whether it's huge blowouts or just huge leads given up. Vikings and Winnipeg in round one, we saw a lot of that happen. So 3 goals, still a lot of hockey here left. You were just in the second period, but Vikings get a power play chance here. Just minutes before, they were almost able to almost score, but they couldn't get the shot off on that pass. They're getting a lot of key passes across crease where London is not defending it so well here. So we'll see what happens. Power play chance here. 1 minute left on the power play for the Vikings, who are already up 3-0 here in this game one of the best of seven finals here, NZHL. Um, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Can the boys bounce back? I mean, they're the number one team here in the league, so don't count them out. They've been in these type of predicaments here, but you
oh
know,
yeah, I mean they led all the way through too. So I
and
mean yeah, that's the thing. You hope even though you didn't hit much adversity throughout the season, you can step up when it matters.
absolutely, absolutely. And earlier, I did mention about all the awards, all the trophies that London took last night. But Furry, the one that matters is this one right here. It's the championship. Because listen, if
100%.
if you win all those awards, but you can't win the cup, nothing matters, man. Those don't matter. So
Hmm.
London ain't gonna be happy with just coming out with those awards. They want to get this cup here. They want to be the champs. And we had a goal there, but got reviewed. And it looks like they called that one off.
Yeah, yeah. It looked like there were a couple people laying all over Angie there.
So that was a good
I
call.
mean, you mentioned the awards. I mean, it was just hard. Like, I know sometimes with these awards, when you have certain players winning them at certain positions, it's sometimes up for debate. If that person, should have won the award because the whole team was good and everything like that. But when you're that dominant throughout the whole season, it's just hard not to win,
Yeah,
win all the awards. I mean,
yeah.
I,
No,
I think they were deserved. Um, but that's the way she goes. It was voted on. It was not picked. Nobody was handpicked for anything. Captains and owners had to vote. So their
right.
peers said those are who the best.
Right, right. No, that was great. I did see that, and it's great addition here to the league. A lot of leagues don't do that, and it was good to see here for the Neutral Zone Hockey League for you guys to present that. Because some guys are on teams that's tough season to go, but you could still win the award or trophy like that. It's great.
Yeah.
It's great to have to be a part. So your stats do matter. Your player performance on there does matter. Not so it was a good addition, definitely. I liked it. There's always going to be controversy. There's always people going to have their own
Always.
debate or opinion on who they think. But that's what makes it fun. That's what makes it fun. And it was definitely great to see. So that under 5 minutes to go here, a lot of bodies being laid out, man. Hits are coming here. But still 3-0 as Giraffe makes the save there, covers up. Um, London scoreless thus far here. Um, But we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we'll see what happens here. I mean, I guess you can say, and Lakara said it on the media show yesterday. This is quote unquote their suicide line, if you want to call it that.
Yeah.
They decided to put their second line out there for the first couple of games. Hope that they're able to steal one, and if not, they're hoping their top line. Oh, here we go. We got a
They
goal from London.
they stole one right there. It was a huge hit by Sabi. I mean, he took out that defender. It was a turnover in their zone, 1-on-1 with the goalie, and that's how you get back in the game. So Sabi getting London on the board here, making this a two-goal game. So we got a good one. Turnovers like that do cost you. You can't get the puck
Yeah,
out of there. That was a tremendous hit, and there's been a lot of good hits here this period. While we were talking, but and expect that especially Vikings. I know they like to hit a lot, man. In your series, they did it as well. Um,
yeah.
Good chance there. Cross crease pass, but that
Save.
time Giraffe makes the save. 1:15 to go here in the second. It's a 3-1 game. Was 3-0 at one point, but London gets on the board after that savvy goal. And here we are, coming up to the 1 minute mark of the second period. London taking over.
If they can, if they can, again, it's still really close. There's still a whole another period to be played here. Um,
Absolutely.
the game's definitely not over, even though they got three quick ones. If they can steal a game in these first two, it's going to be big for London for sure.
I agree. I agree. A lot of hockey still left to go here. So after two, it's 3-1. And look, I mean, Giraffes has a lot of save. I think he has like 9 or 10 saves here in this game. Even though they're down 3-1. I mean, he's facing a lot of shots.
Oh, by the
Vikings.
way,
Go ahead.
Angie, that's a sheep.
Oh, it
It's
is.
Angie.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay,
Angie.
okay. I apologize. I apologize. Okay. Well,
Correction. Yeah, I play with Angie here
well,
and
now
there.
now I see the I see the pink pads on there. Okay, okay. So, but no, she's definitely playing good. But even though, what about the other goaltender on the other side, Brew? I don't think he gets much recognition here in the league this season. Because there's been goalies like Lebronto winning the Vezina. Then you got like Trip Aces out there. But
Yeah,
Brew,
Bruce.
Brew's been doing his thing here, man, for the Vikes. And I think he gets overlooked. I think he's one of those goalies that makes the saves that you need in the game, and maybe the stats don't show it on there, but from
Oh,
what I've seen, he's
they,
always in position, man.
yeah, no, I mean, actually, the stats say the opposite because he was a finalist for the Vezina.
Okay,
Was He did have a really really good season. It was just again, I do. I think he's more of the silent, like you said. Maybe he doesn't get the recognition that maybe he should. But he definitely he was a finalist for the Vezina as well as the Calder Trophy. So he had a really really good season. He's definitely a solid goaltender for sure. He's their Vikings best goaltender, I believe, which is just crazy to say because you look at their lineup and
yeah,
they have Titletown.
right. Still got
Um,
Titletown back there. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
yeah,
And
yeah.
he just came up with a couple key saves here, back to back, to start period number three. 3-1 game here. But still, a lot of time. 2 goals is manageable here, especially the video game hockey.
Yes,
Things could happen. No lead is a safe lead.
that is 100% true.
Especially against a team like London.
Yes, correct. Even with their quote unquote second line, I think they're still talented. Again, they're very deep. It's not just they call it a throwaway line. It's not really a throwaway line, like you said. You talking about players like Savvy and Beans, um, that are on this line as well. So it's not a throwaway line by any means. And then you got Lakara, who's defensively sound in his own right.
Absolutely. But here we go. A goal by the Vikes, and that's Manship with the goal. Hoodrat on the assist, and that's a huge goal here for the Vikes. We're in the third period, and they're back to now a 3-goal lead once again. So London was looking like they were battling back, but a goal like that kind of puts you down. Time definitely in favor here for the Vikes. Can they hold on? They're outshooting London here, and they're outscoring them 4-1.
They've been able to put the puck in the net. Three early ones, but they haven't up.
That was
Oh,
that was a
that's going
lot
to
of
be close.
contact. The
That
goaltender
was a
here
lot
once
of
again.
contact.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. And a
So
little,
yeah.
a little too close there
too
on
too
the back
aggressive on
end.
that one. They've been really aggressive here in this game. I must say. And like I said, they're getting a lot of passes through against this London defense. But that one that time, yeah, definitely easy call for the ref. But nonetheless, they still lead. Despite the two goals that were
Oh,
called off, they still hold a 3-goal lead here against London. And when the Polar Bears played, when Anchorage took on London, I thought they had a good shot in night number one. And I think they should have took both of those games. They couldn't, and and then night two, like I said, it was just a dominance. It's a different thing. I mean, your team was down two games to none. Against Gramblers.
oh
So
yeah, yeah, yep, yep, yep.
so we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah,
It's only game one. You know, and I mean, but nonetheless, I mean, for Stockholm, this is great. This is great. I don't know how many
for
people
sure.
actually picked Stockholm to win it all here when the playoffs first started, or to get this deep here for the season. And they've had to battle some good teams. I mean, they took down Winnipeg. They took you guys down, number two team. And tonight they're trying to take down the number one team, and that's London.
Yeah, I mean, I do agree. I mean, with at least what Dezo was saying about, they made some moves at the deadline. They did have a very slow start. The first couple of weeks, Stockholm, ooh, another goal
Oh
here.
man, it's pouring here, man, with goals by Stockholm. And I was talking about the passing here by the Vikings. And here's another one. They get the great pass. You can't blame the goaltender on here in this game because they're getting great looks,
Oh,
and the
we're
passes.
seeing a nice little replay from from Turk on the puck going
he
right
he
through him.
he didn't like that. He definitely didn't like that.
Ooh.
And I don't know if this London team maybe got overconfident with all those awards last night, and maybe or overlooking this Vikings team because they came out right out the door with the goal, and that's gonna make goal number 5. That's Hoodrat Manship with the assist on that play. And these guys been connecting here in the postseason. Manship to Hoodrat. I've been calling it here on center ice every night. And
Oh yeah,
tonight's no different. So we talked about that chemistry. We talked about how how great these guys are. Perfetti, it looks like, had the secondary assist on that one, and it's 5-1 with about 6 minutes to go here in the third period. Um, Pretty much all Vikings besides that one goal by that turnover. The Vikes looking like they're playing a almost a perfect game here against London.
yeah. So far, so good for them. I definitely agree with that. And you are 100% correct as far as Hydrat and Manship connecting for some goals. It's definitely not a surprise. They play together a lot. They've been together in Z for a couple of seasons now. So no surprise there. But if you ask Manship, he says all he ever says is that he carries Hoodrat, and I don't mind saying that because Hoodrat is one of my actual in real life best friends. So
Okay.
I could get away with at least repeating what Manship says.
Oh man. You know what I would love to have on this show? Maybe we could get Lakara and Turk mic'd up right now in this game, because man, that party must be going crazy right now. Final seconds
I
here
can
of the
I can
third.
speak from experience. I will tell you right now, especially like I said, playing with Turk for 3 seasons. One thing he doesn't do is he does not get. He's definitely not yelling at people. That's for sure. He's probably a little frustrated, but he's not one to yell. And I'm sure he's trying to make sure because again, we both did it in Burbank for the last couple seasons. Make sure everybody doesn't get too pissed off for the next game. He wants them to be focused and hopefully come out and get game two.
Get the next one. Absolutely, I agree. But it's it's definitely got to be tough here for London. They're not used to this, and especially these type of losses here. I mean, we
I
saw
agree.
one of the games there against Anchorage, but outside of that, they've been pretty dominant here in the postseason. But game one here goes to the Vikes, 5 to
Yes, it
one
does.
final. I gotta see the stats here at the end of this one. 17 to 13 shots were pretty close, not crazy, but I mean, the shots that the Vikes had, was right there, right on point. 3 goals for Dezo to start. Hoodrath finished with 3 points as well. Manship with 4, 1 goal, 3 assists for him, and Perfetti with 1 assist. So, almost all the guys there getting points on the board. And game one going to the Vikes.
In the books.
We'll be playing two here tonight. So game two will be after this. But what you think so far here? I mean, what does London gotta do here, game two, to make this not only a 5 to 1 game like this, more what's gotta happen here for game two for London?
Well, I mean, just in any in any situation, you definitely don't want to come out and be blitzed 3-0. So either get one early to get some confidence, or just ensure that there's not a shellacking of early goals. You just got to come out, try to regroup. You just got to get you some confidence. Really, you just got to make sure that that party is not so down that they're going to come out and throw another dud. Um,
Like,
you just really just short memory. I mean, I know it's a quick turnaround with the game, back to back. But just within yourself. That's a little bit too deep for a video game, but just make sure you know, you're not getting too down and just come out ready to swing for game two.
I agree. I agree. Yeah, I mean, listen, you don't want to go down, and you've been part of those games too. When you give up like 5 goals in the first period, or the early ones like here that we saw, and
Yep.
we seen this in the London and Anchorage series. Same thing when Anchorage got on the board rather quickly, they ended up blowing them out. But then when London got the opportunity where they had those power plays to start the game off, they capitalized right away on all of them, and that set the tempo for the rest of the game. And sometimes that does it. Sometimes it's more maybe not like a physical game, but more of a mental thing that happens, and guys are off their the game on there. But man, the Vikes definitely connected. Definitely looked good there. Game one. I just want to remind everybody right now, season five signups are up. As you can see on the screen here to my left, on there, also scrolling up on top. I also added the award winners there on the scoring that's on the
I like it.
leaderboard there.
I
So yeah,
really like
you
that.
know,
That's awesome. No,
yeah,
and I want to cut in here, Hollywood. I know I told you and I said on the media show, but here on your stream, want to make sure everybody know. Hollywood just came in a couple weeks before the playoffs started. Reached out and wanted to volunteer on doing this, and man, you just done a great job putting this together so quickly, and it looks really great. I mean, all the
awesome,
graphics, everything going well here. I actually will send you a new graphic from Viz because the only
nice,
thing that changed on that is our deadline is going to be a week before the draft, so it's going to be June 5th
awesome.
to get
Okay.
your signups in. But yeah, I mean, I'm glad Viz is back. His graphics are just off the charts, so
Oh, that guy's
great.
phenomenal, man. And that's one thing where I kind of lack on is the graphics, and I always go to him. Like if I need something, or I need
Oh
a
yeah,
idea or something, like hey, does this look good, or what can I do here to change? He's always the guy for that. Tremendous guy to have in the league. All those shirts and designs that he puts out there. Some are great, hilarious on there. But yeah, no, absolutely. Season five, right around the corner. Get your signups in early than later. And what you're seeing here tonight, that's what you're gonna see. Season five, it ain't gonna be no different. I did come in late here this season, but I think I came at the right time for the playoffs here. Exciting time. We had some exciting series here for season four, and I can't wait to see the teams form there for season number five. Should be
Yeah.
tremendous as always.
Yeah, I'm glad. That's a good segue. Just wanted to make sure, I put out an announcement, or we put out an announcement earlier today. We're hoping to, well, we are going to announce some teams this weekend. The first batch, we had some submissions for
Okay.
season five owners. It always depends on obviously signups. You have to have the players to announce the teams, but we got a decent amount of signups already, and most people either wait till the last second or wait until the season's actually completed to sign up. So
Nice.
um, we're expecting at least another, uh,
Yeah.
definitely a
You,
decent amount. I think we're already up to 80 signups. We'll
nice.
probably release 6 to 8 teams this weekend. So
Oh,
scouting will be starting pretty soon. That'll be nice. I think we're gonna have a really another really good group of guys to own next season.
yeah. I mean, that's always good to see, good to have. Yeah, a lot of times that last week you get all these signups come in, but I saw a lot of familiar faces back. You mentioned Viz, Vanny out there now as well. So we'll see. It might be a exciting season. Maybe get some familiar faces and some new faces as well. For the Neutral Zone Hockey League, this is what it's all about. Having fun, being a competitive league, and you're getting probably one of the top media coverage out there. So, you guys do a tremendous job there with the podcast and all that. And, there's definitely a lot more coming your way for season five. We just got started here. Like I said, it was more of a test run here than anything. But there'll be a lot more additions. I promise you that. I'm looking to add possibly like polls on the show where guys could vote in as to who they think is going to win the games, or get some stuff like that on here. Possibly some top plays of the week. Since we're getting a lot of video coverage now on almost all the series. Player highlights, championship highlights, promos, and all that. So I just got started. I'm just getting started here for I got a lot of great ideas. I got a lot of stuff that definitely working in the back here, and you guys gonna see it. You guys gonna see it for season five. I said it's not gonna be a disappointing season. It's gonna be great. It's the summer, and we're gonna bring the heat, man. We're bringing the fire here for season five. That's for sure. So if you haven't signed up, get on that Discord. Links over there. It's always pops up. Don't mind Chubb on there. Just click the link and get yourself registered here for season five. So looks like game two. Still in the dressing room on here. Looks like London is readied up on there. So that one should be kicking off shortly. If you're just tuning in, it's the Vikings taking game one, 5-1 final. So up 1-0 here in the series, and we'll have game two momentarily, and then tomorrow night it's three, right? Playing three games for tomorrow night. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what
That's the
happens.
plan. That's what I think both. Well, at this point, Stockholm's looking to obviously they want to win all of them. After you win game one, you're looking to close it out early. But at this point, London is hoping for all three games tomorrow. That's for sure.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, all right. We got anybody in that chat, man? Anybody there? What do you guys think? Who's gonna take game two? Are you guys impressed with the Vikings' performance there, game one, or is it more of a London debacle there in game one? What happens to game two? Let us know what you guys think. Thanks for tuning in here live. It's the finals here. Comes down to this season four finals. It's been a definitely surprising, interesting playoff here, and we'll see what happens. Game two, almost on the way, and I think it'd be huge if Vikings could go up 2-0 here in this series against this London team. Should they win game number two? And it looks like I did get the update for that. Oh man, oh that's great.
Viz. Yeah,
Yeah,
Viz
man,
told me he
man
was
on
like, "Why did I ask you to do it when I could just send it right to him?"
man on the works here, man. You gotta love it. All right, let me I'll get it up here right on the fly, man. That's how we do it things here. We don't mess around. Let me. There we go. Just like that. Boom, man. Magic.
Just
Season five.
yeah, quick on the draw.
Season 5 and June 5th. So you can't forget that. You can't forget the dates on that. So, um, yeah. Um, I saw a lot of signups there. I did check the player list thus far. Looking good. A lot of guys coming back for next season, which is great to see. We'd love to see that, and some new guys as well. So, and we've seen a guy like Willis this season. New guy came into the league, made a lot of noise here thus far for London. We'll see him tomorrow night. And we'll see. Game two about to kick off. They're still in the dressing room, I think, so you guys ain't missing anything on here.
Nothing
I'll
yet.
definitely have that switched up once the game takes place. I just
I
like.
think Stockholm had a lineup change, so probably
Okay.
take a couple minutes now.
Okay. Will that mean is there going to be a penalty coming up to start that one or what?
Oh no!
Okay.
It wasn't a late China
Okay.
late lineup change. It was their lineup that I sent you earlier. Earlier Hollywood. It
Gotcha.
had
Gotcha.
a one line for game one, one line for game two.
Okay. 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 So who do we got? I didn't even check that. Pull that up.
You know what? That's funny. I sent it to you, but I should probably look that too. I think Brett is coming out of game two, if I remember correctly. Yes. So game two, Dezo Lazar is slotting into center. Oh no, Hoodrat's moving to right wing. I thought he was
Yeah.
out game two.
Okay.
Then you got Upshaw and Snero. So Perfetti's out for this game. As Upshaw's moving to lefty. You got Snero at righty, and then Brew is still in net.
And that's crazy that
London
they
has the
that they
same
do
lineup.
that. That's crazy that they do that. Some teams can't work where you got Upshaw playing lefty, righty, and now he's going to be playing lefty. Hood's coming off to the right, so Manship will be out, but you got Lazar coming in, so that's not they're not really missing anybody there. But some guys can't play both sides on D. It's either lefty or
Yeah,
righty,
I know I
but
can't.
Upshaw looks like he's going to do that. So he's going to come in with Nero, new partner as well for game two. And we'll see what happens. Um, London's bringing out the same crew, same guys out there. They're going to need sophisticated come out there big for them. So far, only Savvy was the only guy that scored in game one for London. But we'll see. Game two about to kick off here. It's the finals here, season four playoffs of the Neutral Zone Hockey League. We're coming, guys, here live, um, and about to kick off, man. We'll see what happens. Um, so, for you, I got a question here, man, for you. Oh,
Yeah, ask away. That's what I'm here for, right?
yeah, 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 yeah.
You're the man that does the all the commentating. I'm here to answer questions and give some clarity to everything else.
No, that's good. It's always good to have, man. I wish I had you before because there were some rule things that I didn't know about. With
Yeah,
the
yeah,
rosters and all that, the
of
TC
course.
stuff and all that other stuff. But that's good. That's good. We got you here on the show to clarify things like that. You know, with London, and with the Vikes here, taking place here for the finals. But what was I gonna say? The had to do with the damn roster. I totally forgot, man. Um, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good though.
Worries, I'll be here to answer a question when you remember.
If it comes, well, no, no. I mean, it's good. It's good to have you on here, and then hopefully, I mean, maybe some shows we'll get some other guys, maybe some of these players, maybe we'll get some interviews going, post series or pre series on there. We're always welcome. It's simple. All you got to do is go into that Discord there. We'll bring you in, and then as long as you have a mic, whether you're on your phone, computer, or whatever, um, we'll get this
Easy.
going. So people like sometimes you like smack talk, you like or just your confidence booster, whatever, get your EP on or whatever, just come in there, chat with us here, post game or pre game. If not
Yep,
tonight, tomorrow night, we could try that. But
absolutely.
You know, no, it's good. It's good to have you here as a dual commentary because we do it. I mean, I don't mind doing it solo. It's cool. I mean, I'm used to it. Especially when there's like four games going at once.
Oh yeah, it makes it easy when there's four different things to
Yeah,
talk about.
yeah. And then and then I'm controlling everything here, switching the screens. I mean, like, whoa, shoot,
Yeah.
you know, or adding this stream on there. But the single game is simple, it's easy. So, but no, dual commentary definitely helps. Get other people's point of view, interest on here, and not just hearing my damn voice all the time. So, you know.
I get it. No, I totally get that because, like I told you before, as much as I enjoyed talking, it was nice when I had additional people on the media show. So,
Absolutely.
um,
No, it's
once I got some additional people to help me out, it just makes it so much easier. Conversation with yourself is never fun.
Yeah, I mean, it makes the show run smoother and all that. You got Lacara making has the segment there on the show as well. So it's a good addition, good, difference there. Not the same thing, that you see. And
Oh,
and then with
we
the
got we got we got somebody that wants to join us.
awesome, awesome. All right,
All
that's
right, let
cool.
me let me let me get them access to
That's cool.
the channel here. Oh, what the hell? Did I? think I sent him the right one.
Well, we're gonna have game two underway here. Vikings up 1-0 against London after a 5-1 win in game number one. We'll see what happens here. Game two, game one, they came out right away, right out the door. Like what was it, 18 seconds in? So don't blink. It might happen again here.
All right. Well, let's hope we're gonna get somebody that you know onto the show too, Hollywood.
Oh, great, awesome,
I
man.
don't want to spoil it yet. He said give him 2 seconds and he'll be joining.
Awesome, awesome. So here we go, on the way. Game two of this best of seven series, and Vikings
Oh,
again coming at
trying
it.
to go right down and score. All right, we got
Yeah,
a save from Angie on the opening draw here, so that's a positive.
man. So Vikings going to what worked in game one, and why not? You want to keep bringing that pressure. It worked, and they're gonna get a power play chance here. So we got a interference call, and it's against London. I believe that was Lacara taking the penalty early here, not even a minute in.
Oh, look at this, Lakara, unreal. It's unreal, Lakara.
He's got that third burglar
Oh,
on the back of his jersey.
yep, they just took one right away. Yep, they just took one right off the draw too. So we're 4 on 4.
A lot of open ice here. Minute 50 seconds for a 4-on-4 here to start game number two. So both teams getting a bit sloppy here to start things off. Back-to-back penalties.
Yeah, so well, early pims for both teams, I guess. All right, well, we got to save. All right, let's go. The thing is, after the way that game one started, um, getting a couple early saves for Angie. I mean, I got to imagine that at least instills a little bit more confidence for the team, not allowing a goal right off the opening draw. But we'll see how this plays out, and hopefully they're thinking they probably want to answer first here. Ooh,
What a big hit, man.
pass
That was a huge hit in that zone. And that's one of the goals how London scored. They were
blocked
able
it.
to get the big check out there, turnover, and then score. So both teams looking to get on the board
Yeah,
here.
your Selkie winner's just trying to create some space there. So sophisticated, just skating around. That guy is, he's really good. He's a really solid player all the way around. 200-foot player for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. And I've seen that guy before, man. I mean, he's played for many years as well. And definitely a good run here for London. Um, but like I said, only put up one goal last game. Here, game two underway. This one looks to be a little bit different. It's not the Vikings coming out here right off the bat. So maybe an interesting one here. London looking to tie this series up. They do not want to go down two here against this
Nobody
Vikings team.
does. It's a long series, but you never want to go down two.
Man, and the checks keep on
Oh,
coming. And what a
Turk just got
wraparound,
wrecked.
man.
Oh, there you go. That's what you want. You
I
want an
believe that was
early goal to answer
sophisticated with
back.
that one, man. We just
It
talked about
was.
him, you know.
Giving his team a nice little early lead. That's what he wanted to, combat exactly what happened, or the opposite of what happened last game. He wanted to get on top early.
Absolutely. We got an icing call here, and it was sophisticated with the goal on that one, and I believe the assist on that. What was it, man?
I missed who the assist was. Do you know what the name was?
Yeah, yeah. I know Turk was the secondary assist on that.
Okay.
So the Norris winner there getting an assist, but no, it was Sabi. Sabi had the
Okay,
assist.
Savvy.
Okay, so 1-0 London here to begin game number two. Down 1-0 here in the series, and we'll see what happens here between these two. It's the finals here, season four. So what happened with the mystery guest? No show, no good.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Maybe.
I think he's done. I mean, I think maybe his 2 seconds are just a little bit
Okay,
longer than I thought.
gotcha,
Uh,
gotcha.
yeah, I sent him an invite and he said, "Give me a couple
We
seconds."
we, we don't
Um,
we don't bite on here, man. We
yeah. I mean, it's still early, so I think he'll be able
ooh,
to join us.
looked like Angie had the save, but
Oh
it still went
wow.
in. Might have had a piece of that one, but once again, Vikings able to get this great pass right in front, nobody around them, and Hoodrat buries it. Lazar with the assist on that one, finding him right in front of the net. London's got to get more
Oh
tighter on defense in their zone. Um,
yeah. I definitely don't want to leave Angie out to dry. That's for sure.
yeah, and not only that, looks like we're gonna have a power play chance here for the Vikes again. The first power play chance wasn't much because they were, they got the penalty right back, so it was 4-on-4. And it looks like Turk is the guy in the box. That's the view we're gonna get here on this penalty. I just
Oh,
want to
yep.
I just want to remind everybody there is a option in NHL where you could change the penalty box cam. So you could have it on the overhead or the cam that you use generally on there. I just wanted to point that out. But there is if you go to the visual settings, you got to do it though before the game. You go to the visual settings and you could change the penalty box cam. But here we go. So 1-1. All tied up. Vikings get a power play chance here to try to possibly take the lead here in game two. Turk in the box. 30 seconds left here on this penalty.
I was trying to check in on our guest here.
And London able to clear that and they kill off the penalty. So, London takes some two early penalties in this game, but ooh, what a huge hit there on the
Yikes.
boards. Under 4 minutes to go here in the finals. 1-1, all tied up. And looks like we're going to have another penalty. So, bunch of penalties taken. This time it's going to be, looks like against the Vikes. So, London took the first penalty. Then the Vikes, and then here again, London takes the penalty, and then the Vikes take their penalty. So, both teams, two penalties each here in the first period. Let's see if this power play works out here for London.
Yeah, I mean, they're hoping they can go the other way and take the one goal lead back. Actually, we got a different guest that just jumped in. We got Obi. Obi is joining us.
Shirtless
Yes.
wonder is here, my friends.
Nice, nice, nice. All right, we got the crew here now. That's good to see. Welcome, Obi. What do you think so
Thanks,
far
bud.
here? Are you watching the?
Good games, man. It's really good games. Stockholm's keeping up the pressure. Their forwards are really, really good. I think your assessment is spot on. Where London needs their defense to step up a little bit more. maybe cut down on these chances and the cross creases and stuff like that. So that's one thing that they needed to do a little bit more of right there was get some shots on net. I've kind of found like a lot of teams like to do that where they kind of just like to pass in the middle and they forget to just get shots on net. The more shots you get on net, the more chances that you're getting for rebounds and stuff. So
Especially with EA.
yes,
Yeah,
sir.
absolutely. And but they're not able to capitalize there on that power play chance. Vikings will get their skater back on the ice, so we're even here again. Final seconds of the first period, all tied up, 1-1.
Oh,
Game
wow.
two,
Soph went for that one.
and that's gonna do it.
This game, yeah, this game is definitely a lot more defensive than that last game. That's for sure for London.
Yeah, I mean the other game, man, right off the back. I mean Vikings came on, scoring at will, and they kept the pace going there throughout that game. And this one, is that wraparound goal um, by Sophisticated, and then so we got a 1-1 game here. Vikings they answer back, Hoodrat getting the goal to tie this up, and that's where we are here right now, 1-1. Series right now in favor of the Vikes, 1-0 here. Trying to make this a 2-0 series. We'll see what happens here. Period two, almost on the way, coming on here.
More periods to go.
Look at that.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he.
7-2 shots on net in favor for the Vikes. So Vikes been putting a lot of shots, man, and a lot of quality,
Yep.
good chance. And I mean, it's not just pucks that are just throwing on the ice, man. It's they're getting good quality time there
Hello?
with it.
There he is. There's your.
Oh man,
There's your guess that you know.
man, you brought this way back. Titletown, welcome.
What's up, baby?
So nice. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing.
Good, good. Well, your boys are looking pretty damn good here so far here tonight.
Yeah, I'm chomping at the bit to get in and redeem myself after a stinker I pulled last week because my controller was jacked and I played like crap and got a new one, so I'm ready to get back in there.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, that was not the title town that I knew. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, my A button was stuck. You see how I kept skating out of net into the circles and shit? It was bad. It was awful. I was just trying to survive in there. It just wasn't working out.
Nice, nice. Well, me and Furry did speak about this earlier. How I mean, you're a tremendous goaltender there for the Vikes, but you guys also have Brew, and he's been great too. That double combo in net has really been working out there for you guys.
Yeah, I've never heard of the guy, but he certainly's been doing the job.
Well, he is tonight here. Lead 1-0 here in the series. Got a tie game here in game two. So what you're playing in tomorrow night? Is it all three?
I believe so, yeah. Yep.
Okay, all right.
We don't want him to give away his whole team's lines
Oh,
here. So.
okay, okay. All right.
Well, we definitely know he will be playing at least tomorrow at some point because he's got to get his games in.
He will be playing, that's for sure.
What a good chance
Which
there
games?
for
He's
London.
not going to blow it.
London had a good chance there to score. Puck was loose right in front of the net. They had a couple rebound shots, but good save there by Brew, keeping this a 1-1 game here. And now on the other end, here come the Vikes. But then Angie with to say. So both goaltenders coming out with some key saves here in period number two. Much different game here than game one, that's for sure.
Yeah, a little bit more calculated.
Well, it's it goes back to kind of what I mentioned. You got to be able to rebound. They got punched in the mouth per se with game one, and they had to come out and kind of clean up some things. And so far, so good. Angie's playing much better. The defense is playing a little bit better. I even think the offense, even though the goals aren't there, they're making some, they're getting some zone time, making some more crisp passes than they did last game. So you always want to see that. It's a much more competitive game here.
Yeah. I mean, so far, London, the number one team here this season, a team that took almost all the awards last night, a lot of them, but are down in this series. 1-0 for the Vikes. Titletown, so tomorrow night, it's you and Mr. Vesna winner, Lebronto. You've had some good series there against the guy.
Yeah, I've played against them a few times in numerous leagues.
You got some history there, huh?
Yep.
You're gonna be.
You get a. And Flanny knows me as primarily a forward, but the
What I did
hands
see.
couldn't compete anymore as a forward, so
Yeah. Oh
I
man,
decided just to go goalie full time.
I remember back in the day, man. Used to rip it at forward, man. Absolutely,
Yeah.
man. Scoring title and all that. But I saw you.
Hmm.
One of the games. Didn't you play as a skater in one of the playoff games?
Yeah, I played. I
Yeah,
played
yeah,
center. I played center. Oh
yeah.
no, left wing, left wing, left wing.
Yeah, I did see that. I did see on there.
Yeah, they needed. Yeah, and I was like, don't expect much because I probably played like 5 games at forward. I played. I mean, I shouldn't lie. I played threes. I go in threes and mess around and do the lacrosse move and stuff. I mess around with that, but that's about it. No like
Yeah, you
competitive
sent me a
sixes
couple
type
of
stuff.
yeah. You sent me a couple of those videos. Oh, okay.
we,
Well,
we got a couple
London
goals.
throws it right back up.
Couple goals that
yeah,
happened.
Stockholm got. Yeah, we were in a conversation. Stockholm took a lead, and London answered right back. So we're back to 2-2.
Yeah, that was Lazar with the goal for the Vikes. But then on there was a 3-on-1 the other way. Puck was loose on there. Brew couldn't get to the post and a goal. So and that was Beans with the goal right for London. So
Yep.
tied again, 2-2. Under 2 minutes left here in the second period. We
Yeah,
got
those the odd man rushes are brutal for goalies in this game. The puck just moves too quick. Really, really hard.
absolutely.
I wish I had some more information to back you up on that, but definitely do not see the crease.
Yeah. Well,
To
speaking about the
avoid that as much
crease,
as
I mean,
possible.
Vikings have been getting some great passes right along that crease, and passes have been working, especially game one. Final seconds here, though. Second period. See if London can
That's
get.
their favorite. That's their favorite thing to do, right, Obi?
What was that?
Those passes right along the crease, quote
Yep.
unquote forces.
Yep. Oh man.
I mean,
I
Hoodrat's
mean,
been
again,
open.
everybody in this game does it.
Oh, for
Yep.
sure, it works. If it works, it works.
And right now, London, tie game here, but I mean, shots on net in favor for the Vikes, 12-5. Also, time attack, they got almost double the amount here. Heading into period number three. If they could get one here in the third, go up 2-0 here in the series. I know Tyler Town would have liked that 2-0 lead series for tomorrow night.
Yeah,
And you got to go, but you got to go up against you got Martinez over there tomorrow. You got Willis. Willis been
that's all right.
tremendous, man.
That's okay. I'm
Willis,
good.
Kush.
I, th- I think if you guys could find a way to
Long as the boys are there, we'll be fine. We'll be good.
Should
Just
be
gotta play our
definitely.
just gotta play our game. That's all.
and man, you guys had a lot of game sevens here this playoffs. You know,
Yeah.
back to back, a lot of overtimes against that Winnipeg team. Man, I mean, you talk about
A lot of good
playoffs.
teams in this league.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the first series went to second overtime in Game 7. I think
I
it was,
believe so. Yeah.
and both goalies were just making mad saves left and right in that one.
Absolutely,
A
absolutely.
lot of parity in this league, man. That's it's something that we kind of strive for. Yeah.
Ooh, right off the face-off.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's a shit man.
I thought he kicked it,
That's
but
rough.
but no, I guess so. It's a goal, and that one does take a good bounce for the Vikes. They go up on the lead, and that's Dez, who had a tremendous game one, scored a hat trick in the first period
I
for Stockholm, and then he gets a big one here, puts him up 3-2.
I appreciate Hoodrat going out and grabbing me right at the deadline. I was in a bad situation before he picked me up, so
Well, he
it was
got you, and
muchly appreciated.
he also got Dez, man. Dez as well, and he's playing great tonight here.
The defenseman,
Dezo,
Well, he
I think
played. He did.
Des,
Well, he played.
he's
is
actually
he a
having him at
defenseman?
forward,
Uh,
but he's having him at forward here tonight.
Yeah, I was gonna say a lot of our guys. I noticed they play both D and I don't know who's on where, so they're very versatile as far as where they can play.
Yeah, and I mentioned that to Furia. I saw today how you had Upshaw playing lefty, then he came over righty. Hood was playing center, then he came to the right wing, but it's still working here for the Vikes. Nonetheless,
Right.
they still got the lead here, despite the. Because for some teams, that's tough, man. When you come in a different night, different lineup, you know.
Oh, that's a bad penalty to
Oh,
take.
that's a fiver.
That's Lucara, right? Lucara.
And that's why I don't hit, man.
So
I'd
big,
rather just play positionally sound.
big penalty. If the Vikes are able to capitalize on this, they'll go up 2
Yeah,
here.
boys need to get a good one here.
It is a
Make their
5 minute.
job a lot
Wow.
easier.
And I
It's a nice.
think Stockholm took a lag out.
Yeah, they did.
Yep.
Yeah, they look like they went to fight after London took a shot at the
Oh,
goalie,
okay.
and
That's
then
what
it did one of that fight glitch.
I was wondering because that guy that was in that center ice, right, just standing there.
Yeah,
Okay. All right.
yeah, it
So
lagged because then as soon as
Mhm.
he started moving, it was without a cursor. So
was that?
yeah, they're gonna play out the third period here, and we'll
Oh, he
we'll
should
see
be
how it
back
goes.
in a bit.
Was that the guy that Lucara was trying to nail? It took the 5 minute. Man, but this is huge. This is huge because it's late in the game here.
Oh, that was a nice pickup.
Oh wow, yeah, that was a huge pickup. A huge pickup. That was almost a breakaway the other way for Soph. That's not what you want to
Right.
see for Stockholm. You know Soph pretty well, right? Title.
What's that?
Sophisticated.
No, I don't know. I don't know him. I know of him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's definitely been around. So
I don't
came in.
believe I've ever been on a team with them.
Probably one of the nicest guys I've ever talked to, dude.
Oh, for sure.
Looking into his eyes is like listening to the Beatles for the first time.
Oh man.
I make sure to tell him that every single time I'm in a party with him.
Awesome.
He's a nice guy, and he's really good at the game.
So 30 seconds left here on this power play. It was a 5 minute
Yes.
major.
Stockholm hasn't been able to capitalize yet.
Yeah, they.
You got to be hoping for one at least.
Yeah, exactly. This would be a big kill in momentum for.
And London does kill it. So PK, great job on that.
Miss pass.
Back even now, 5-on-5 hockey. Still a 1-goal game here, 3-2. Vikings lead. They lead the series
Lazar
1-0.
Lazar just posted in general chat asking, "Why did my game freeze and lag out after the fight glitch?" And then he put EA Sports. You can go F yourself.
That's a big part, man, because Lazar in that
Oh,
offense.
yeah. Manship just asked if it counts as a lag out, but is that what happened? Was the fight thing that happened?
Oh yeah, it was a fight glitch. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean it.
Usually it
doesn't
lags
really-
both out. Usually when that fight glitch happens, I think usually both players end up lagging out, but I don't know. It's EA, you never know.
Yeah.
And Angie's seeing a lot of pucks here tonight. I think she's got like 13 saves here in this game. They're still down 3.
Yeah, she's playing. She's playing well. Anytime I've been in the league, I've been against her. She hasn't fared very well, but she seems to have really improved her game.
And it's not just the number of shots saves, the quality of the shots here that the Vikes are bringing. Like I said, there were some power play chances there, some corkscrew passes, but she's been on top of most of them.
Yeah.
She also
She
gave me her
definitely plays
secret.
really
She gave me her secret weapon last year in the playoffs. She told me that she plays lights out when she's drunk. So
All right.
So take away your alcohol before the games if you want to beat her.
yep, essentially.
And see, like right there, that you can't blame the goaltender.
Oh, wow.
You got the right pass.
Oh,
It was a
And,
Damn.
copy goal
you know
though.
who that was? That was Turk with the turnover.
oh man,
It was a copy goal though.
Yeah, well. Yeah, I mean, those copies are unreal. We witnessed that last night just in some pubs, huh? Right, Obi?
Yeah, but when you know one's on the ice, you have to play a lot more careful. You can't turn
Oh,
that
for
puck
sure.
when there's a comp. Because you know what?
Imagine
Even
playing
though
against four.
nobody likes a compy goal, your best bet is to pass it to a wide open comp. You know what I mean? You got to give them the puck.
yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Especially a shot like that right in front. Narrow with the
Right.
assist on that goal, and that makes it 4-2. Time winding down here for London, coming up to that 1 minute mark of the third period. Vikings on the verge here of going up 2-0 here in this series, which I think was going to be huge.
Nice defensive play by Turk there on who is that,
Yeah, that
Manny
was
or
a really
Lazar?
good play. Yeah.
Definitely a huge
Oh,
night for the
Lazar lagged
boys.
out so.
Definitely.
Obi knows these 2-0 leads, right?
Up here we go on the break.
Mm.
There it is.
There it is.
There we
Five
go.
to two.
That's going to make it 5-2. So, and that's Dez with his second. He's got 5 tonight. 5 goals for this man in this
In
series
two
thus far.
games.
So despite the comp goalie goal, it doesn't matter. I mean, Vikings here scored another one. That puts them up by 3.
Oh yeah.
They took game 1 by 4 goals. Here they're up 3. So
The
I mean,
big third.
you know, good
Big
luck.
third period for them.
Good luck here by Stockholm. But the thing is, you can't count any team out because Stockholm. Remember against Winnipeg, they had what 3-0 series in that one. That one ended up going
Yeah.
7. They had two game lead against Burbank. So each night could be different. We may see tomorrow night London take all 3. But we'll see. But nonetheless, I mean, 2-0 lead in the best of the 7 series. They're halfway there.
Just need 2 more at this point.
Final seconds here left.
Way there. Nobody's gonna chime in.
You cut out
You-
like half of it.
Oh, that sucks.
I was waiting for the Beatles. That's what I was waiting for.
Whoa, living on a prayer.
So that's gonna do it.
Well,
That's gonna
Well,
do
thanks
it.
for having me, boys.
Yeah,
Hopefully I can
thanks.
get on for tomorrow night and stuff like that. Appreciate it.
Well, I appreciate you guys coming in
Alright.
here.
Yeah,
Definitely.
thanks for the invite. It was great. Good to see you back doing media, Flinny.
Hell
Always
yeah.
enjoyed your shows.
Oh
You
yeah.
guys have a great night.
Hey, Tyler, maybe tomorrow
All
night
right.
after the series,
Early.
man. Hop in here, man. Give us some post analysis of the series. We'll be on
Yeah,
tomorrow
yeah,
night.
for sure. Alrighty.
We
All
will.
right. Good luck tomorrow night. And like I said,
All right, man.
so the Vikes.
Anytime. Shoot me a thing you want to have a talk or whatever. Hockey game, whatever.
Absolutely.
Awesome. I appreciate it, Title.
All right, later, boys.
Later, man.
Have a good one. So Furry, man, that's gonna do it. Vikings take the first 2-0 here. Look at that shots. I gotta bring this up, man. 21-6 in favor
Wow.
of the Vikes. 8 minutes time attack to only 4.5 for London. Stockholm definitely showing up here for the finals. And good night here. If this repeats tomorrow night, they could end it tomorrow night. We may see champs being crowned tomorrow, unless London bounce back. But you got to understand tomorrow night, London's going to come out with the big guns, which have been very dominant here this season here in the playoffs. They did it against Anchorage. They did it round 1 against the Dragons. I believe they're undefeated in the postseason here. The night 2 line there for London. So we'll see what happens. If they could take all 3, they'll be right back in the series and possibly take the lead. So anybody's series still, like I said, it's still early. That's why we play 7. I want to thank the guys coming in here. Like I said, Titletown, Obi, and making this great shit. Like I said,
appreciate you guys.
it's good to have those different inputs of guys here in the league. See what they think and all that. And we'll definitely want to do that for season 5. But that's gonna do it. Before we sign out, just want to let everybody know season 5 signups are there. You guys like the action here. You guys like the media, the work here. Great community. A lot of good guys here in this league. I'm looking for late night hockey there, 10 p.m. Eastern, Thursday, Friday, Saturday night. This is the league you want to be a part of, man.
It's a fun time. We put community first, that's for sure. So we try to have a fun time and chat. I mean, chat's always, I think in most leagues, it's pretty lit after games. But for the most part, everybody's keeps it pretty cool, and we try to have fun and have a good time. So looking forward to keeping that growing. And I know we're happy to have you on. We have the sign up deadline for June 5th. We have a bid draft on June 13th, and we got 3 more games tomorrow.
Absolutely. All right, for
I
you, man.
appreciate you having me on, Hollywood.
No doubt, no doubt. Thank you. Thanks for having me. And so we'll see you guys tomorrow night for game 3, 4, and if we need game 5, right now it's Stockholm up 2-0 here in the series. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Here, see you guys tomorrow night, same time, same channel. Just keep yourself posted on the Discord. There'll be updates there. Hit the follow on the Twitch. I really appreciate that on here. And see you guys tomorrow night. Have a good night, everybody.
You too, Hollywood.